Hello once again, audience. Welcome back to part 2 of the Ephinia ring quest. So last time we defeated Chow, the big boar boss, with the help of P0NYTA, the hero, who is gladly helping us defeat the bosses of this quest line, because you definitely need some help here. Especially at level 105, you're just not going to be able to do it yourself. And the rest of the quest is relatively simple. Killing the mobs does take some effort at level 105, but you should be able to do that. Well, the same with collecting the extra items. It's just that actually beating the bosses is just too difficult to do, because the Chow boss only gives you 10 minutes and Ephinia only 15. And just not gonna make that with like a bishop of level 105, or priest, I'm sorry. Not even with a level 120 plus Ice Lightning Mage. It's just not enough damage. You really need a warrior or a thief. Maybe a hunter would work also. But it's just not enough to have two mages. You're just not gonna reach the damage check. So anyways, we're gonna go back to the LNPQ map, but instead we're gonna go to this little weird portal in the middle. And here we're just gonna kill some fairies. Exterminate! Has anybody actually watched Doctor Who? Do you know the robots? I forgot what they're called. The alien species, the robot species which say exterminate. Doctor Who is such a great show. So many different actors over the years. Anyways, just killing some fairies. You need to kill 100 of these guys, these purple ones, and then 100 more of the other ones. So you can see me as a priest. I'm just not really doing it, so I'm just at this point following P0NYTA around, kind of healing, trying to loot the extra items, because you do need 40 of each of the fairies, as well as 40 of the tougher leather from the boars, and you need the Chow teeth, or fang I think it's called. And you can see it is going quite fast with a P0NYTA here, just following around, trying to heal, trying to loot. P0NYTA deals about 60k per attack, 30 to 60k. It's pretty neat. Yeah, so I mentioned to Kriisto that we also need 40 of these guys. So you need 120 in total, plus the Chow Fang, which is 121. And you get a fairy heart, which you need to enter the Ephinia map, and then you drop the Ephinia heart, the fairy heart, to spawn Ephinia. And I think they sell the hearts for about 1.5 mil. And the only point the boss has after you kill it for the quest is that you can get crystals for scrolling the ring width for extra HP. So you can get 150 HP MP bonus if you maxly scroll it, or you can chaos it if you want, if you dare. But if you screw it up, you miss the stats. And the Chow boss actually does drop expensive scrolls, like shoes jump 30%, I think, which is about 8 mil or something. It's or 6 mil. It's a good scroll to get. Like it's nice money to get. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. And we gave that to P0NYTA because, you know, they're helping us do this quest. So might as well just ask for their help and then give them some of the loot, because why not? So we finished the quest, we got the extra items, and we go back to Athena Piers. We give the stuff, and then I think we go back to person. Yeah. And now I can actually go to the queen. And I have to go back to Athena Pierce because now I can craft a fairy heart. Or craft, you can exchange it. Exchange. I feel like it's more like crafting, but they call it exchanging. It's fine. So we use a tusk as well. And there we go. We get the fairy hearts. 1.5 mil. It's about the same as a Eye of Fire for Zaku. Like, I feel like most of the droppable boss items, they are like 1 mil, 1.5 mil. So easy money, though I think the Zakum Eye of Fires are a bit more easier to reach. Though these ones you can just buy the extra items for, so that might be better. So I am gonna get some potions, of course, because I feel like the Ephinia fight is going to be a little bit longer compared to the Chao fight. So I'm just gonna stupidly sell all my stuff and then realize that I actually just want to get the Sunset Dew. So I should have kept it. There goes my money. You can see that I haven't sold the overall yet, but that should get me close to 50 mil, which should get me very close to the staff. The wand, again, it's a wand, it's not a staff. The staff is level 160, but you need the luck, which is why everybody uses the level 130 wand instead. So we get some potions, we get the fairy heart. Let's get back to Ephinia. And we go back to the map where we just farmed the shining fairies, I think they're called, like the second fairy form. And there's only one battle per channel. So I'm gonna wait for P0NYTA to enter. There we go. It's gonna be a long fight for sure. So yeah, you drop the fairy heart right in the middle, but the Kriisto is already dropping it. So I'm like, okay, fine. And I kind of think Ephinia reminds me a little bit of a Lotus. I think Lotus or Orchid. I think it's Lotus, where she has like she's also like a butterfly boss in a modern Maplestory. She drops bombs and she also has the butterfly thing. So she's kind of similar, I would say. And yeah, we're just fighting now. And I think it's gonna take a few minutes, so you can see how slowly the HP bar goes. It's been a minute, about a minute, and it's only that little down. And I'm just standing here being safe because I don't want to get one shot. And she seduces as well, like Horntail. Dude, the seduce is so annoying. The seduce is so bad. And the bombs and the stuns, she's a very annoying boss. Yeah, even P0NYTA says like she's not fun to do. So just watch out for the bombs. They hit quite a lot. I feel like my thief would just die here instantly. Like there's no way I can do this on the Night Lord, on the thief, without hyper body. Though I'm not sure if I would get over 3k HP with the... maybe I do. Maybe I get over 3k HP with the HP challenges. Might get enough to get to get more HP to survive these bosses. Because it's not like I want to get 20k HP and be able to just use elixirs willy-nilly and be easy. No. I just want to not get one shot, basically, by those bosses. That's the main part. And preferably, you want to be able to take 2 hits. So you don't have to spam your potions all the time. But I mean, being able to survive one hit would be great. Like the 8k hits from the bombs, or 12k from the bombs at Papulatus or Pianus just hitting so hard. It's always been a struggle as a thief, as a Night Lord, because the Chief Bandit actually gets Mesoguard, which allows them to survive so much more. Which is why Night Lord is just a more difficult class, and they get rewarded plenty by dealing more damage and being super cool and everything. But it's yeah, I don't know, man. It's just different, right? So we have about 5 minutes left. We have almost cleared it. P0NYTA did a great job. I'm also trying to help a little bit with my Shining Ray now to make sure we kind of speed things up. I'm just dealing 5Ks, you know, it's not too crazy. And I got about 81% now, almost 82. Let's see how much XP we get after the kill. It's almost done. There we go. That was about 16%. 16% from the kill. So let me loot those shards. You need 5 shards to get a soul crystal, which has a 15% chance of working on the ring for getting the 50 HP and MP. So I thank P0NYTA obviously for helping us. Unfortunately, there was no chair drop because P0NYTA for sure would have gotten the chair. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And we're talking about Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is Frozelass, like the female evolution to Snorunt. It's a great Pokemon. It's a Ghost Ice type. It's very pretty, it's very mysterious, I just like it so much. It's my favorite Pokemon by far. Vaporeon. If you know, you know, alright? Yeah, Umbreon is like a tank, dude. Umbreon's cool. So we say goodbye to P0NYTA, and we go deliver our quest. And you can see, this took me about a day, maybe half a day, to clear the quest line and get the quest done with the help of P0NYTA. I just made a super megaphone message, and P0NYTA replied like, "Yo, I can help you guys," which was great. Thank you so much, P0NYTA. Thank you also, Kriisto, for helping me with this quest. I probably would have taken way longer without you, and I think it's also more fun to play with friends, you know? It's just more fun. So let's deliver the quest here. Oh, I need to unequip the ring first. Of course. And I get 1.2 mil XP, and I level up level 106, only 14 left for that sweet 4th job bishop. So there we go. Let me put my stats in. I'm doing quite nice, I think. Yeah, sure. And I think this is another quest to bring something to, what's her name? Kyrin. To Kyrin. So basically we're bringing a letter to the future. And it's just little snippets of XP. And we're gonna talk to the pirate guy again. Pirate guy, of course, found on the left, the Destones guy. Destones. What do you have in your pockets? Stones? Nice. I was actually able to equip the ring right away without having to unequip it. That's great, because before I had to unequip rings and put the back on, and it's just a big mess. So it's a 2-stat ring, has some HP also. It's a little upgrade, but the nicest part is that you can actually upgrade it with 3 scrolls. You just have to kill the boss a couple of times. Or you can chaos it if you feel ballsy. Because, yo, if you can get a plus 17 stat ring, that's sick. But you can also get a 0 stat ring, so do you really want to do that? I don't know. It's way too risky, and you can never fix it. because you can never undo the Chaos Scroll. I remember, like in the past, they had like generic accessory scrolls, like face and eye, like one of the two. Like I think face was still normal, but you had like accessory scroll, which you could use on your eye wear, like glasses, but you can also use them on the rings and the pendants as well. So they were usable across several different gear items, which was really interesting, I think. But you don't have those anymore, especially not in Legends, because those came way later, like when pendants were added. And before you just chaos pendants as well, which is still one of the better options, to just chaos pendant. And the Mark of Narsian you would also just chaos, I guess. But why would you chaos a Horntail pendant? In Legends at least you get a scroll, or the rock thing, to get plus 15 each stat. Which is, it's just way better. Let me just, yeah, because 15 for 3 slots, there's no way you can beat that with a chaos. There's no way you can beat that with a chaos, so why would you? Whoa, we actually got a card. Okay, so I finished, I think I finished everything. Maybe I still need the caterpillars. And of course I still need the fairies and the big scary boars on the left. But basically I got all the... I got a few more cards now. So that's nice. Let's go back to Ephinia Pierce, of course. Because most things you do in this quest line is just go back and forth. That's the thing. You can get 50 HP MP, entry accuracy, and avoid. If it fails, it doesn't take a slot. So with enough attempts, you will eventually be able to get the 150 HP bonus on that ring. HP and MP, of course. You go back to Wiz now, and then we go back to Kyrin. Yeah. So again, this stupid elevator. Let's hope it's available this time, because you know, before we had like 3 times where I had to wait for the elevator and just skip the recording a little bit. I don't like the elevator. It's too short. God dang it! Again the elevator. Be careful you don't use these shards, because they do give you like a stat up or like a void and accuracy. You don't want to use them because you would prefer to get the scroll bonus. And the ring has 3 slots again, so 15%. You probably need to farm Ephinia quite a bit, but there's a very pretty chair and some other scrolls maybe you could sell for some money. I think she also drops a prestigious coin. So you can see here, just talking to Wiz, and you're like, oh, you know, maybe we don't care. Just bring the book to her. There's this letter. Yeah, we can give the letter to the daughter, which is Kyrin, of course, the descendant of the pirates. And lucky for me, I have a teleport rock. So Kriisto is gonna go. He's gonna finish this later, because I'm the only guy that's got the teleport rocks apparently. No, he's actually doing HP washing, MP washing. So he's saving his vote cash for AP resets. And that's why events are great, because you can get a large chunk of AP resets for a discounted price, usually event tokens or something. One magic attack, I feel like this 400k. Yeah, money is money, alright. So I go to the Nautilus Harbor, which is the harbor of the Nautilus. It should have been called the Nautiloid, but I mean Nautilus is fine. They don't want to get into copyright issues, I think. I rarely ever come here, by the way. So, conference room? No, that's not it. Is it down? I never come here, alright? I know there are some pretty good quests here you can do. There's a down thingy. No, this is with the water. That's for sure not it. Yeah, so I do want to go up, actually. Restaurant? No. Control room, for sure. So we give Kyrin the letter. And she's like, oh, that's from who? That looks like my dad's handwriting, but he died before I was born. What the heck? We get 10 fame. So we're at a nice 90 fame. Insanely good at our level. There's also a quest line you can do to get a warp cord to Omega Sector, which allows easy access to Ludibrium from Vic Island. So that's actually a good quest to do if you don't want to use teleport rocks. And with that, I'm gonna end the video, so please subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video, leave a comment down below, add me on Discord at Dark Cylon, and hope to see you all next time. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye everyone!